Well, again, we made it. Once again, the Lindbergh Tower. We are actually doing it, guys. I know it's hard to believe, but we're doing Lindbergh Tower in beautiful, sunny San Diego yet again. We're live on the VATSIM network. Bunch of guys on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, the ground's coming up. Beautiful. Boom, we got the runway cam announcement and the VATSIM radar. And we're gonna update the chat here, and I think I might even try putting the ASDEX or the radar or something on the screen today. Intentional aircraft Lindbergh ground is now open. If you are on the ground, contact Lindbergh ground 123.9er. All right, we're using V-strips at Lindbergh. We got to keep track of these one guy on the ground. No, it's awesome. V-strips is our new shit. Well, it's not new, but it's new for me. It's my new shit. What up? What's up? So I'll be on just a little while tonight. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. There's some training sessions going on. There's some scheduled personal sessions on. I might fly. There's an OTS happening in LA. I'm thinking about maybe I'll fly it. Maybe I'll watch it. I need to study more for LA. I think I'm ready. I think I got it down enough, but never helps to study. Never hurts. Never helps to study. Story of my life. Never hurts to study more, but thinking I might fly it. But I'll be here for at least an hour and 12 minutes. What are you trying to do? That printer sound whenever Arc prints a strip is so satisfying. I love that sound. Yeah. Arik was talking about V-Ship yesterday and I started making fun of him, but now I'm glad we're doing it because I just like the sound it makes. And then when he passes you the strip, that sound is goated. That like thump sound it makes. Yeah, I told him, I said, put the ATIS on there. If they give you the ATIS, put the letter on there. Just for fun. I mean, who cares? It's just for fun. Ah, that would be awesome, actually. Yeah, please. I remember the Scratchpad document because when I was at Burbank, I was like, fuck, what do I put on my rolling boundaries? Oh, you're right about that. I just noticed that tab in the ZLA info tool like 3 days ago, maybe. Yeah, Scratchpad codes. It's right next to Tech Roots. The what? Oh. There we go. Oh, I see. So top left square PD. Well, I'm gonna send this to Arik, or I'll just tell him to check this. This. Yeah. Uh, and November 11/27, Lindbergh Tower, wind 300 at 6, make right close traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff. All right. We've got one in the pattern, an SR-22. Beautiful. What up, Matthew? Oh, how you doing, bro? Woof woof. Oh, I got to do the CRC voice switch. You only missed, I think, one radio call by a pilot. Maybe, well, maybe two. Sirius 1127, wind 300 at 6, runway 27, clear for the option.
27, clear for the option, November 1127.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to do is if you guys care to see, I can put the radar or the ASDEX on here as well. Thinking maybe dragging it on like this. You know, I'm just never really truly satisfied with how this, you know, just never really, like I even want to get rid of the chat. I need to figure out, and I know this is really basic level shit. That's how, you know, I like to boast about my knowledge of some subjects, and I do have deep knowledge of a couple of things. But man, in those couple of things you can really trust me about. But man, everything else, good luck. Good luck. And this is one of those things. As you can see, we've got a ton of ground traffic. And really, even though we could make the radar bigger, I just don't want to. And we could actually include another radar here. Let's consider including another radar. The actual radar. See, but it's like you're just not really going to get the best experience looking at that radar. Like maybe if we November 1127, wind 300 at 6, runway 27, clear for the option.
27 clear for the option, November 1127.
And Cirrus 1127, altimeter 3002 now.
Thank you.
Attention all aircraft, Lindbergh field information, November is now current, wind 300 at 6, altimeter 3002. The approach guy just like never gave up the ATIS, and I never asked him for it because I just don't care. It doesn't matter to me if he wants to click the button or I want to, or it's honestly just easier to just whoever's got it can just keep it. I don't care. I hear the noise, I read the ATIS. I'm a simple man. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Oh yeah, I'm still deafened. I forgot I was deafened in the voice chat. Got so much happening on my frequency. Getting overstimulated here. Thank God for Cirrus 1127, who is a frequent flyer. If not a frequent flyer, he's at least a repeat offender. He's flown with us before. Good guy. Spamberger says, will you be on for Cal Scream? Controlling? Flying? Affirmative. I will definitely be on for Cal Scream. As far as I know, and I tend to miss a lot of stuff, so I could be wrong here, but as far as I know, they haven't released the assignments yet. So I don't know where I'll be just yet, but I presume I'll be controlling. I applied to control. So I'm pretty sure I'll be controlling. I put down that I could do Lindbergh Tower, Burbank Tower, or John Wayne Tower. So, and I'm available for the whole event. So, it is very likely that I'll be at one of those three airports as a tower controller. But hey, guys, nothing's guaranteed in life. And the good news is I'm actually like kind of jealous of the pilots for this event. Like I sort of want to fly the event because it's such an awesome event. It's such an awesome event. I kind of just want to fly it, but there's no way I could. I gotta they need controllers. This is a very big, busy event. So it's like, I'm being kind of bashful here, but it's sort of for no reason. Cause like they need somebody to say clear for takeoff and clear for land. Clear to land. They need somebody to butcher these VFR helicopter clearances. No pattern work, though, during the event. Matthew O, did you get a day for your next LA session? Not yet. Not yet, but it's only Tuesday, and we're going to do it sometime this week. So, no big deal. I've been observing LA a lot more. Like, after this, they're doing another OTS at LA. Sirius 1127, traffic's on a 10-mile final. It's Boeing 737, runway 27, clear for the option, unable, stop and go.
Clear for the option, we'll make it quick, November 1127.
Beautiful. You know, I do that based on my judgment of the pilot. Now, at 10 or 12 miles, anyone should be able to get in that. Southwest 1568, Lindbergh Tower. Wind 300 at 6. Traffic is a Cirrus SR-22 on right base for short final. Runway 27 remaining in the pattern. Runway 27, clear to land, number 2.
Clear to land, 27, number 2, Southwest 1568, thanks.
So, you know, with the Southwest on 10-mile final, when I gave the SR-22 clearance, he was getting ready to turn base for a short final. I mean, relatively short approach, but anybody should be able to do that in that plane. But boy, on this network, you got to trust somebody. You got to trust somebody in a bug smasher putting them in front of 7-3 while they're still in the downwind. And of course, November 1127 gave me absolutely no reason not to trust him. He is already about to be in view of our camera for the touch go. Oh, you guys can see the that is kind of cool. You can see the radar, so you can kind of see. My problem is when I was watching these streams as just a pilot, I wouldn't know what the hell I was looking at anyway. It's like doesn't really matter. Beautifully done. Look at that. Look at the way that man did that. Wasn't Bill doing an OTS the other night? Yeah, he was doing OTS last night. And he's doing another OTS, I think, tomorrow night. He told me he had some phraseology things that he needed to clean up before he could get the full sign-off. You know, getting the LA cert is a big deal. I mean, you've got to be on point if they're, especially the full blown. Getting the solo cert's a big deal. The full blown, you know, the full blown cert. You got to come correct. So, you know, it's a beautiful nonstop learning process where you're wrong a whole lot all the time. And then you're right a whole lot all the time, and you're like almost never wrong. And then it's time to do the next level. And then at that level, you're wrong all the time again. You know, Information Oscar is now current, I guess, but it's the exact same wind and altimeter. Sirius 1127, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend our downwind, you'll call our base, 1127.
Probably unnecessary to do. But, I mean, absolutely unnecessary to do. Now I'm looking at the spacing. There's just no way it would have turned, but, you know. The boy gets nervous. Yo, look at that. Right on the 1,000-footer. Maybe a hair past. Holding center all the way down like he's glued to it. That's what we like to see. Southwest 1568, well done. Welcome to San Diego. Make left when able. Contact ground 123.9, we'll see you.
All right, left when able, ground, over to ground, Southwest 1568. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.
Sirius 1127, caution wake turbulence arriving 737, wind 300 at 6, runway 27, clear for the option.
27, clear for the option, November 1127.
All right, we got Lincoln Burger from Berger from Seattle. This is a, if not a frequent flyer, certainly a repeat offender. Just letting you know, I'm teaching someone how to fly traffic patterns, so I'm going to do a couple, we'll land, then he will try a couple. Just want to make you aware. Cool. Well, you are welcome in my pattern, as always. My pattern is a welcome invite, especially at Lindbergh. And if you're a new pilot, or in this case, if you're helping out a new pilot or teaching a friend or whatever, come to San Diego. And don't go to Los Angeles. If you're flying in or out of San Diego, do any airport other than Los Angeles. Don't go to Los Angeles if you're new. Come here. If you're here and you're new and you're effing up, we don't care. It doesn't really matter. There's not enough traffic for us to really give a damn. There's really not. But don't go to LA if you're new. If you're new, wait until you have a lot of confidence on the network. Like, you've done a good number of flights. It's different number for everybody, but you know when you're like, I know what I'm doing. And then go to LA with updated scenery and, most importantly, a plane, the same plane that you've been doing all the other good flights with. Do another good flight with the same plane. Don't change anything because now you're at LA. You can fly any plane you can fly anywhere else. You can fly to LA, do the same plane that you've been doing successfully elsewhere. I say that and it sounds crazy, but you guys will be absolutely amazed how often people just spawn at LA and have never flown before, and then also just have no idea what they're doing. I'll tell you, from my 1 total hour controlling LA with an instructor over my shoulder, the one thing I was most surprised about that was actually aggravating was the unnecessary calls I'm getting. Like, these people are like broadcasting their life story on the frequency about, like, I want to push back. Okay, you're in an alley, not even close to anybody. Of course you can push back. And then, well, I paused my pushback. We're going to go to the bathroom. We're still on the ramp. Yeah, I don't care. Meanwhile, I'm like trying to get takeoffs and landings done. I'm trying to get PDCs out. I'm praying somebody doesn't show up and do something I'm not ready for while the instructor's watching, you know? Matthew O, I'm considering going for my S1 eventually. Dude, you should do it. When you feel you're ready, you should do it, bro. It's a lot of fun. GBG Cardi, I see you were back. We're back, dude. We are back. And we're not given an H or a GD. I'm not even given an F. Sirius 1127, wind 30 at 6, runway 27, clear for the option.
7 clear for the option, November 1127.
We've got another arrival about, he's on like that 17 miles out on the right dog leg. Uh-oh. LA Center is coming up. Spamberger says, I flew the Australia event on Monday and it only took 2 people messing up their approaches to ruin the sequence. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. And you know what? Everyone's going to F up at some point. You know, it just happens. But you know it when you see it. And it's particularly aggravating during an event. When somebody... And I have this little saying, first F up's on the house. Everyone gets 1 F up. Sometimes it's at the worst time possible. But you kind of get 1 F up. But then some people get on here and you can tell they just are totally unprepared. New screens. Yeah, Bork, we're trying something a little different. I think this was at your inspiration. I think you were the one that inspired this. Yeah, just trying something new out. Oh, and you know what? I was messing with this and then I got a little had a couple of things to do, and I was I didn't finish messing with this because I want to crop this out a little bit. Yeah, here we go. All right, that's not quite. Let's take away. How about that for the radar? That give you guys maybe a better view of it. Should, I think. I'm tempted to put it on top of the ground. So the blue one is the ground radar, as you can probably tell. The Aztecs. And I actually want to trim that down now that I'm looking at it closer too.
Hey, it's Southwest 1432 visual for runway 27.
Southwest 1432, Lindbergh Tower, wind 300 at 6, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, Southwest 1432.
Boy, he is simulating the window open. Wasn't there a plane recently where the window like came open? Like last week or this week? Sirius 1127, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Looks down downwind, you'll call our base, November 117.
Sandberg said like 6 planes had to go into holds. God. That has to be aggravating as an approach controller too. I feel like at all these events too, the approach controllers are the ones that really just get DF. They get F'd the most, just in terms of like, you know. That's cool. It's always awesome when a pilot watches their landing on my stream, especially when I did not make fun of them and I actually complimented them. This guy messaged me, he was watching the stream and saw his landing. Sirius 1127, traffic over the numbers is Boeing 737, caution wake turbulence, wind 300 at 6, runway 27, clear for the option.
27 clear for the option, November 1127.
Whoa. That's crazy model matching. Well, it actually is listed as a...
Southwest 1432 going around.
Southwest 1432, roger. Fly the published missed approach. Contact SoCal 119, SoCal departure 119.6. We'll see ya.
Order departure, Southwest 1432.
That was cool, but so the guy who filed that has his aircraft as a Boeing 733B733, which I don't think is I'm not an expert on planes. You guys know I'm the first one to say that I am ignorant. Well, let's Google it. Fine, I'll just Why remain ignorant when you can ask Jeeves? What the fuck? Is somebody fucking with me? I keep losing my tags. Like I'll accept the tag, and then 2 seconds later it gets dropped. No, I mean well, like nobody.
Limerick
Like
Tower,
my
November
like it'll just
1127. We
go.
can make it a full stop this time.
Yeah, like I just accepted the tag for November 1127. Southwest 1432, contact SoCal departure 119.6. Southwest 1432, Lindbergh Tower. All right, well, it's not happening now. Of course, it's as soon as I rage about it, it stops happening. So, Bork, a tag is like on the radar, the end number, you know, or you know, whatever their call sign is. Yeah, so Southwest 1432 is on the wrong frequency. It went to 121.6, which we can roll the tape here on the VOD, but I'm almost certain I did not give him that. Can't imagine why I would. Sirius 1127, runway 27, clear for the option.
27 clear for the option, November 1127.
Man, for a second, the dude at approach messaged me asking for comms for the guy, and I was like, oh man, I thought he was a departure, and then I forgot all about the fact that he's a go-round. We've had like no departures at all. Like I haven't handed anybody off to approach this whole time. So if he was on street... So if they're, so if he was on the visual for 27, is there a published miss? Would ATC give instructions? Yeah, if you're on the visual, just give you runway heading, maintain 2,500. Fly runway heading, maintain 2,500, and then contact SoCal departure 119.6. Or if you're VFR, I'll just say make right close traffic. That's also valid. Even if you're an airliner, you could make right close traffic if you want. But you'll probably, if you're an airliner, I'll probably just tell you. Well, if you're an airliner, you're on an IFR, so you know. Yeah, I guess if you're on the visual, you know. I can give you runway heading 2,500, but I mean, everybody's on the localizer. Even if you're on the visual, you know, like it's an interesting question and it's a fair point. But I haven't had any airliners say, "Oh, I don't know, the published. I don't have it." You know what I mean? Meanwhile, though, let's say, okay, we got a Cessna 172 that's taxiing to the runway right now. He's going to join the pattern. But let's say he wasn't joining the pattern. Let's say he was an arrival at a Cessna 172. He's an IFR arrival, okay, and he's on the localizer 27. The odds of him knowing the published missed, and no disrespect to the pilot, I just mean just any generic guy flying a 172.
Limerick Tower, November 1127, down and clear of 27.
I'm more likely to give the 172 on localizer runway heading. Sirius 1127, welcome back to San Diego. Contact ground 123.9er. We'll see you.
Ground 123.9er. See you.
I actually forgot he was making a full stop. When we have no traffic, I swear I just kind of like I turn into this sleepwalking zombie controller that just does things just by like instinct and reaction. I love the goat emoji. That's nice. Thank you. Now, that's another good question, which is, what about LA? I think LA is 3,000. Let me look. What's the go around at LA?
Limerick Tower, November 46, Papa, holding short of 27, Charlie 1.
2,000 at LA. I maintain 2,000. November 346, Sierra Papa, Limburg Tower, wind 300 at 6, make right, close traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, right, close traffic for November 346, Sierra Papa.
Well, we're having fun, I'll tell you that, and it doesn't take much traffic to have fun out here. We're having a lot of fun. Oh, we got a guy on a Vision Jet doing a quick trip over to Palomar in a little Taylor Swift flight. Spamberger starting up MSFS 24. Good luck. We are praying for a smooth launch without any crashes. Still deciding what to fly in the pattern. Well, for the record, I will accept any plane that you can fly well, that you know how to fly well. Okay, Max, your Taylor Swift flight is not your line. I'm sorry, you don't get to claim credit for that. That is a colloquialism. I don't get to claim credit for it either. That is a that is a relatively popular colloquialism. We're all getting those same TikToks where, you know, the guy tracks a real life Taylor Swift flight, you know, but he does it in Microsoft Flight Sim at like 10x speed. We all get those. Come on. I refuse to grant you any form of credit. Oh, he deleted his comments. Oh my God, roasted. That'd be like me claiming that I, you know. Oh, that's nice. Okay, good. There's discussion happening in the landline channel, and you guys cannot hear it, just as I had hoped. what if we November 346 Sierra Papa, wind 300 at 6, runway 27, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 27, number 346 Sierra Papa.
As you can see, we've got our Cessna here. And by the way, our airspace is here. This is our airspace. This here is the edge of my airspace. It's about a 7-mile final. So see, this Southwest guy, he's at 3,700 feet. He's going to swing out this way, and then he's going to come back around in like that. He's going to kind of like curve around this corner. And he'll give me a shout at any time, but, you know, and I'm just going to clear him to land. And then I'm going to work everybody else around him. Because he can't, I can't make him spin into a 360 like I can this guy. You know? Yo, I got 9 viewers right now. That's awesome. Hey, big up to Bork with the suggestion for the Aztecs on the radar screen. That's the only change that we've made here today, and that and a little bit of dumb luck has led us to a peak in viewership. Pretty awesome. I'm amazed that anybody wants to watch this. Though I will say, to give myself a little bit of credit, I would watch this stream. I think it's fun. It's fun to make. It's a lot of fun to make, and this is the kind of shit that I do watch. I watch all the other guys that do this shit. They're all great. Okay, so Southwest 1432 is coming back around. And he's on the visual. Boom, 11 is actually an all-time high, dude. We've actually, I've never had 11 viewers. It went from 8 to 11. That is, wow, that was what, a 37% increase? Just like that? Well, I'll tell you, I really don't do this for the viewers. I do this for the traffic. Vision Jet 775 Alpha Foxtrot, Lindbergh Tower. You ready to go?
We're ready to go, 775 Alpha Foxtrot.
November 775 Alpha Foxtrot, wind 300 at 6. Traffic's on a 9-mile final. It's a Boeing 737. Runway 27, line up and wait.
27 line up and wait, 775 Alpha Foxtrot.
Exactly. More views does equal more traffic. It's a...
Lindbergh Tower, Southwest 1432, on the visual for runway 27.
Southwest 1432, Lindbergh Tower, welcome back. Traffic departs prior to arrival. It's a Vision Jet. Wind 300 at 6, runway 27, clear to land.
27, clear to land, Southwest 1432.
Cessna 6 Sierra Papa, early right crosswind approved when able.
Early right crosswind approved, 6 Sierra Papa.
Vision Jet 775 Alpha Foxtrot, traffic is a Cessna 172 on right crosswind for runway 27, remaining the pattern. Traffic's also a 737 on a 6-mile final for runway 27. Runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, Vision Jet 5 Alpha Foxtrot.
Cessna 6 Sierra Papa, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend downwind, we'll wait for the base call, 6 Sierra Papa.
November 775 Alpha Foxtrot, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Over
SoCal. Have a nice day. 50 Fox.
You too. Always a pleasure, and thank you for flying Lindbergh. Thank you for flying Lindbergh, my dude. Cessna 6 Sierra Papa, traffic at your 1 o'clock in 2 miles is a 737 on the 3 mile final for runway 27. Altitude indicates 1,200 descending. Report in sight.
We have the traffic for Cessna 6 Sierra Papa.
Cessna 6 Sierra Papa, follow the traffic. Caution wake turbulence arriving 737. Wind 300 at 6, runway 27. Clear for the option. Unable, stop and go.
Clear for the option, unable, stop and go following the traffic 737 for Cessna 6 Sierra Papa.
Yeah, this 6 Sierra Papa guy's good. Oh, we've flown with him before. Yeah, Lincoln Bird. Oh, yeah, and he's teaching his friend. Yeah, of course. Like, no wonder this guy's good. He's literally teaching his friend. Yeah. Plus, we've flown with him like several times. But I'm like seeing how he's flying his pattern. I'm hearing the way he's making his calls, and I can just know immediately, knows what he's doing. Can trust him in a squeeze play. As a controller, you got to look and see who can I trust on this screen. Who could I trust with a family member flying near them? And who do I need to be aware of? Who do I keep my kids away from on this radar screen? Now, VisionJet guy did a great job. I'm going to say VisionJet's not the guys themselves, but VisionJets are the butt of a lot of jokes. And, you know, here's the thing with VisionJets, though. They're easy enough to fly that they rarely cause issues, other than they often cause issues because they're just slow. And that's also why they get made fun of. But besides being slow, the VisionJet's easy enough to fly that it's kind of difficult to F up in a way. Southwest 1432, welcome to San Diego. Make left to enable. Contact ground 123.9er. We'll see you.
Left to enable, contact ground 123.9, Southwest 1432.
He made it. You know, I never looked up that B733. That can't be real, can it? B733 aircraft type. The B733. Oh, it is. Boeing 737-300. Okay. Well, I stand corrected. My model matching is very off for that. Now, does Southwest operate any of these? Production ceased in 99. But it has been a very popular short-range airliner from an airline. Okay. All right. So glad I mentioned in the beginning that I'm ignorant. Whew. You know, people get really upset with you if you don't know something and you claim you do or whatever. But if you start with, I don't know anything, everyone lets you off usually when you're wrong about shit. JL3978 says, how are you determining ranges between airplanes/airplanes and airports without range rings? Great question. Well, you can't really see them, but I actually do have range rings. But it's funny because they're very, very, I have them on the lowest setting and I kind of forget about them anyway. Because you can kind of tell, I use the range rings right here to see that I'm on like 17 or 18 miles out. But here we've got this line. Okay, this line is really kind of everything for me. And so this guy, he's on the runway right now, right? We see him. He's just coming into this focus here. And he's on 100 feet. Oh, and he just dropped off our radar, see? And he's going to do a beautiful touch and go. Look at that. Talk about glued to the center line. I mean, ooh-wee. And And so each of these lines is half a mile. And so at the end of the center, like this is a 1 mile final, 2 mile final, 3 mile final, 4 mile final. And then this one at the 5 mile actually has a vertical line in it, just so you can know at a glance, this is the 5 mile final mark. And I know at the end of this line is a 10 mile final. So then at a glance, I know that this is basically 5 miles right here, right? So if I should apply as 5 miles anywhere else, it basically works. Now, if I want to find out the distance between two particular airplanes, I just hit splat T. And I can click on this guy, and I don't know if you can see this one on your screen, but there's a guy down here 15 miles south. And this will track the direction and the exact distance if I need it. Frontier Flight 1571 Nordo. RIP. Spamberger bringing in the A400 mic again. Too bad the model matching doesn't show the props. Yeah. Yeah, one day I'll have proper model matching. I need to go back. I need to keep a running list of all my foul model matchings. Like, for example, the Vision Jet is coming through as a Latitude, and I own the Vision Jet. I should have good model matching for that. Especially, you know, I don't know when the date is that most people are going to be on 2-4. But once most people are on 2024, I'm going to wait like 3 months, and then I'll go to 2024. At that time, I know we'll have the Beluga. We'll be able to figure out that model matching. Cessna 6 Sierra Papa, runway 27, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 27, Cessna 6 Sierra Papa.
I do think having these radar screens is a net positive, because we have more stuff going on in general on the screen, and that's usually a good thing for the entertainment value of something. And we've got so much going on, it's hard to fit my actual face in it. I will have the face cam back up eventually. Often I'll tell you guys, by the end of the day, I'm so tired, the last thing I want to worry about is the camera. Another thing. I know you like to do voice, but the next time you do an IFR clearance, can you show how to do a PDC? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We've had ground online this whole time, so I haven't been doing any clearances at all. And as you can see, we just haven't had many clearances to give. Also, here's a funny thing, Spamberger. I'm going to be relieved, I think, in about 17 minutes. Though it'll be for another training session, so you should stick around. Oh, I wonder, did you stick around yesterday and fly with... who was doing a training session yesterday? Was it Arik? Somebody was doing a tower training session yesterday, I think. Maybe that was 2 days ago. Yeah, yesterday was Bill's OTS. That's right. Boy, it really all runs together at a certain point, doesn't it? Just one long, painful existence. I used to work at a mortgage company, and everyone there kind of had this joke that I was Mr. Negativity. That I was the most negative person. Imagine being the most negative person in a mortgage company. It's already one of the most negative places, right? I mean, imagine. But I consider negativity to be fun. It's my positivity. I find positivity to be gross. People bloviating about The Secret and manifesting their dreams. I honestly get nauseous just thinking about it. And yeah, we should all manifest our dreams and dream big and all that, but nobody should talk about it. Okay, it's just like religion or anything else. Don't talk about it. It's weird to talk about it, okay? It's like your family. You love your family, they love you, you all know it. We don't have to talk about it. You know? We don't have to show our affection in public to our loved one. Especially if I'm around and we're on a public transportation. Oh, wonderful. I've got somebody flying inbound BFR for pattern work. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This MF took off from somewhere else and is then going to join the pattern in a twin Cessna with us. You love to see it. Extra points for creativity. Of course you're welcome in the pattern. Where's he coming from? Oh, that had to be Jack. I think Jack was the one that taught me the trick where if they're doing pattern work, you delete the departure airport and then the de-auto tag thing doesn't annoy the approach controller while the guy's in the pattern. I know what I just said is, you know, probably meaningless to most of y'all, but that was a big tip. I do a lot of pattern work, and if you don't know that tip, you annoy the hell out of the guy above you because he keeps getting the tag. So the tag is this call sign, but it's also like a tag is basically, it's not just the call sign, it's the entire little information strip there. And one person can hold it at a time, right? And when you're
Skyhawk 6 Sierra Papa, we're ready for the full stop on 27.
The guy's with you, you know? Roger that. November 346 Sierra Papa, wind 3006, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, November 346 Sierra Papa.
And if I remember correctly from the message, he's going to land and then his friend is going to take over, and his friend is newer, so we've established a deep amount of trust with 6 Sierra Papa. We know he will do what we need him to do and fly a perfect pattern. But his friend is a wild card, so while we know that he could always take over control, what we're going to do is going to treat his friend with kid gloves when he comes on. By that I mean I'm not going to ask him to do any squeeze plays. You know, if I've got a 737 on a 9-mile final, the guy in the Cessna is going to be doing a 360 or two, you know? We're going to take it nice and easy. Whereas 6 Sierra Papa, I mean, the original 6 Sierra Papa, we could squeeze him in anywhere. By the way, the A400... The A400 Atlas. Jigsaw 32 Heavy, Limburg Tower. Can you hold your short runway 27?
Yeah, I do see traffic. Jigsaw 32.
There we go. Perfect. I got the strip. I don't know if y'all hear the very satisfying printer sound that happens every time Arc Princess strip out, but it's very nice. Okay.
Limburg Tower, number 414 Alpha Victor, 10 miles northeast, 3000 and down for Cushing.
November 414 Alpha Victor, Limburg Tower. Make enter right base, runway 27.
Enter right base, runway 27 for Alpha Victor.
And Cessna 4 Alpha Victor, San Diego altimeter 3002.
02, number 4 Alpha Victor.
Jigsaw 32 Heavy, wind 3006, runway 27. Line up and wait.
Line of wait, runway 27, Jigsaw 32.
November 414 Alpha Victor. Traffic departs prior to your arrival. It's an Airbus 400 Atlas Heavy. Caution wake turbulence.
Number 4 Alpha Victor, roger.
November 346 Sierra Papa, welcome back to San Diego. Contact ground 123.9er. We'll see you in a few.
Yep, over to ground 123.9. We'll be with you in a few minutes.
So, Jigsaw 32 Heavy, make right close traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Right, close traffic. Clear for takeoff, runway 27, Jigsaw 32 Heavy.
Lindbergh Tower, Southwest 2547, holding short 27 at Bravo.
You were told to monitor my frequency. Southwest 2547, Limburg Tower, continue holding short, runway 27.
Hold short, runway 27, Southwest 2547.
Oh shit, I gotta do a fucking... Oh wait, no, he's staying in the pattern. Huh. Southwest 2547, caution wake turbulence departing A400, wind 3006. Traffic is an A400 on the right crosswind, runway 27 remaining in the pattern. Runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Copy the traffic and clear for takeoff, runway 27, Southwest 2547.
Cessna 414 Alpha Victor, traffic departs prior to arrival, 737. Caution wake turbulence.
Number 4 Alpha Victor, roger.
November 414 Alpha Victor, wind 3006, runway 27, clear for the option. Unable, stop and go.
Runway 27, clear for the option, number 4 Alpha Victor, traffic in sight.
Oh, God. See, this is what I say, you know, and I should have said, Clifford, I should have said it faster and with more pizzazz. Okay, now... Jigsaw 32, traffic is Cessna 414 on a 1.5 mile final for runway 27. Altitude indicates 1,300 descending. Report in sight.
Traffic in sight, Jigsaw 32 Heavy.
Jigsaw 32 Heavy, follow the traffic. Traffic is also an Airbus A320 on a 15-mile final. But follow the Cessna, runway 27, clear for the option. Number 2, unable, stop and go.
Clear for the option number 2, unable, stop and go, Jigsaw 32.
Ooh, this guy's going fast, though. Oh, God. Southwest 2547, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Over to SoCal, departure, Southwest 2547. Have a great day, or have a great night.
You too.
Tower, good day. Spare wing 2081 is on the RNAV on a 27.
Jigsaw 32, extend downwind, all carry base.
Extending downwind, Jigsaw 32.
Spare Wings 2881, Lindbergh Tower, wind 300 at 6, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 27 for Spare Wings 2881.
This guy is going really fast. That's why we had to have a change of plans here. And I'm gonna need to point out. Jigsaw 32 traffic at your 1 o'clock in about 4 miles is Spirit Wings Airbus. Traffic indicates 2,400 and descending. He's on a 7-mile final for runway 27. Report in sight.
Traffic is in sight now. Jigsaw 32.
Jigsaw 32 heavy. Jigsaw 32 heavy. Follow the traffic. Runway 27. Clear for the option. Unable stop and go. Number 2.
Clear for the option. Unable stop and go. Number 2. Jigsaw 32 heavy.
Okay, let's see. I'm checking the chat here. Finally here. Cobweb 3434 says, "Can I do VFR patterns with you?" Yes, but I will be relieved soon. They're going to do a session on approach, but I'm sure you can do pattern work with him. While I'm online, you could definitely do it with me, but I will be relieved in the next few minutes, I believe. Like by the time you spawn in, it'll probably be the SoCal departure controller on, so I can't speak for him. But, you know, maybe, probably. If not at Lindbergh, you probably can at Palomar with him, I'm sure. Cessna 414 Alpha Victor, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend downwind over 4 Alpha Victor.
Oh, I've got the Cessna back, 6 Sierra Papa. And I got Jigsaw 32. And then I got Southwest 2157. He's been handed. Okay.
November 346 Sierra Papa, holding short runway 27, ready for takeoff.
Cessna 6 Sierra Papa, continue holding short, landing traffic. Cessna 4 Alpha Victor, make left 360.
Number 4 Alpha Victor, left 360.
I love that Jigsaw 32 is flying the heavy because it really does throw a wrench into the whole thing. Because I really like, typically any arrivals.
Remember 346 Sierra Papa request?
6 Sierra Papa, go ahead.
It would be really cool if you could use our full call sign because you got a little confused earlier.
Roger that. I'll do that for you.
Thank you much.
Cessna 4 Alpha Victor, traffic at your 1 o'clock in about 2 miles is a A400 on 3 mile final for runway 27. Altitude indicates 700 feet descending. Report in sight.
Number 4 Alpha Victor, traffic in sight.
4 Alpha Victor, maintain visual separation, extend downwind, all car base.
Maintain separation, extend downwind over 4 Alpha Victor.
Spirit Wings 2881, welcome to San Diego. Make left when able. Contact to ground 123.9er. We'll see you.
239 and left when able for Spare Wings 2881.
November 346 Sierra Papa. Caution wake turbulence from an arriving and departing A400 heavy. Wind 300 at 6. Runway 27. Line up and wait.
No. November 346 Sierra Papa, line up and wait at 27.
Cessna 414 Alpha Victor. Traffic departs prior to arrival. It's a Cessna 172. And also caution wake turbulence from departing A400 heavy. Wind 300 at 6. Runway 27. Clear for the option. Unable stop and go. What did I just... Oh, okay. Okay, text me. That works. That works for me. November 346 Sierra Papa. Make right, close traffic. Runway 27. Clear for takeoff.
November 346 Sierra Papa, clear for takeoff, right close traffic.
All right, we're spinning plates now. Jigsaw 32, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, Jigsaw 32.
Hey, new pilots are always welcome at San Diego.
Probably less than that, actually.
Limburg ground citation 1 Tango Whiskey. Information Oscar looking for IFR to Salt Lake City.
Jigsaw 32, traffic is on a short final for runway 27. It's a Cessna 414. Wind 280 at 6. Runway 27, clear for the option, unable stop and go.
Clear for the option, unable stop and go, runway 27, Jigsaw 32 heavy.
I don't think I need to give unable stop and go to the heavy. There's no way he could perform a stop and go in that thing. I'm not on this runway, at least. But just in case he had the idea, you know. November 346 Sierra Papa, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Attention all aircraft, Limburg ground is now closed. Please contact Tower 118.3. Sue!
Limburg Tower, Flensburg at 14 November for taxi.
Speedbird 42 November, Limburg Tower, altimeter 3002, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
27 via Bravo, 3002, 14 November.
November 346 Sierra Papa, traffic at your 2 to 3 o'clock in 1 mile is an A400 heavy. Altitude indicates 600 descending. He's on 1 mile final for runway 27. Report in sight.
We have the traffic in sight, 346 Sierra Papa.
November 346 Sierra Papa, caution wake turbulence from the arriving heavy. Follow the traffic, wind 280 at 6, runway 27, clear for the option, unable stop and go.
Runway 27, clear for the option, unable stop and go for November 346 Sierra Papa.
Cessna 414 Alpha Victor, make left 360.
Left 360, November 4 Alpha Victor.
San Diego Tower, citation 1 Tango Whiskey, information Oscar, taxi please.
Jigsaw 32, extend upwind, I'll call your crosswind.
Extending upwind, Jigsaw 32.
November 1 Tango Whiskey, Lindbergh Tower, squawk 7651.
7651, 1 Tango Whiskey.
November 1 Tango Whiskey, altimeter 3002, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
27 via Bravo, 1 Tango Whiskey.
See, I'm just spreading everybody out a little bit here. Jigsaw 32, right crosswind approved.
Turning right now, Jigsaw 32.
Cessna 414 Alpha Yankee on the rollout. Traffic will be at your 12 to 1 o'clock and about 2 miles. It's a Cessna 172 on short final for runway 27. Altitude indicates 400 feet descending. Report inside if able.
November 4 Alpha Victor, I believe traffic inside, short final.
Cessna 4 Alpha Victor, roger. Follow the traffic. Wind 280 at 6. Runway 27, clear for the option. Unable stop and go.
Follow traffic runway 26 here for the option number 4 Alpha Victor.
Jigsaw 32, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, Jigsaw 32.
Lindbergh Tower, citation 1 Tango Whiskey, short of 27, ready.
November 346 Sierra Papa, early right crosswind approved when able.
We'll make right crosswind now for 346 Sierra Papa.
Citation 1 Tango Whiskey, wind 280 at 6, runway 27, line up and wait.
27 line up and wait, 1 Tango Whiskey.
Lindbergh Tower, November 78, Papa, 10 miles out on the localizer for 27.
Vision Jet 78 Papa, Lindbergh Tower, wind 280 at 6. Traffic departs prior to arrival. It's a citation longitude, runway 27, clear to land.
27, clear to land, November 78, Papa.
Jigsaw 32, traffic at your 1 or 2 o'clock at about 4 miles is a Vision Jet on 10 mile final for runway 27, report in sight.
Looking for traffic, Jigsaw 32. Traffic in sight, Jigsaw 32.
Jigsaw 32, Roger, follow the traffic, wind 2806, runway 27, clear for the option number 2.
Clear for the option number 2, Jigsaw 32.
November 414 after Alpha Victor, right cross when approved when able. And on the rollout, traffic will be at your 1 o'clock in about 2 miles. The Cessna 172 on the right crosswind for runway 27. Altitude indicates 1,400. Report in sight when able.
Report in sight, November 4 Alpha Victor. 1 sec.
Citation 1 Tango Whiskey. Traffic's on 5 Mile Final. It's a Vision Jet. Runway 27, clear for takeoff.
27 clear for takeoff. Citation 1 Tango Whiskey.
See how we did that? November 346 Sierra Papa, extend downwind, all car base.
November 346 Sierra Papa, extend downwind. You'll call my base, sorry.
November 414 Alpha Victor. You've got the traffic at 12 o'clock now, and in about 1 mile, 1,100 feet. Report in sight.
November 4 Alpha Victor, Cessna in sight.
414 Alpha Victor, Roger. Extend downwind and follow that traffic. Maintain visual separation.
Follow that traffic, maintain visual, extend downwind, November 4 Alpha
I
Victor.
could have just had follow that traffic on the extended downwind, but it is what it is. Cessna 1 Tango, Citation 1 Tango Whiskey, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Over to SoCal, see you, 1 Tango Whiskey.
A citation is made by Cessna, but you can't really call a citation a Cessna. It's just not really the same thing. November 414 Alpha Victor, make left 360.
Okay, left 360, November 4 Alpha Victor.
November 28 Tango radio check.
November 28 Tango, Lindbergh Tower 5x5. November 346 Sierra Papa, opposite direction traffic at your 2 to 3 o'clock in about 2 miles is a A400 Heavy. He's on a 4 mile final for runway 27. Altitude indicates 1,000 feet descending. Report in sight.
Traffic in sight, November 346 Sierra Papa.
November 346 Sierra Papa, follow the traffic, caution wake turbulence. It's a heavy aircraft, wind 280 runway 27, clear for the option. Unable, stop and go.
Following the traffic, clear for the option, unable, stop and go, November 346 Sierra Papa.
November 28 Tango Papa is on board looking for passengers.
Vision Jet 78 Papa Papa, welcome to San Diego. Taxi via Charlie Hotel to the ramp. We'll see you.
Charlie Hotel to the ramp, November 78 Papa Papa.
November 28 Tango, Lindbergh Tower. November 28 Tango, Lindbergh Tower, cleared to enter San Diego Class Bravo airspace. Squawk 7342.
Clear to enter the Class Bravo squawking 7342 for November 28 Tango.
November 414 Alpha Victor, traffic opposite direction at your 1 o'clock. Altitude indicates 1,600. It's that same Cessna 172. He's on right dogleg to short final for runway 27. Report in sight.
November 4 Alpha Victor, traffic in sight.
414 Alpha Victor, follow the traffic, runway 27, clear for the option number 2.
Follow the traffic, runway 26 for the option number 2, November 4 Alpha Victor.
November 28 Tango, read back correct. And November 28 Tango, say aircraft type.
Aircraft type is a Cessna 172.
Oh. November 28 Tango, Roger. Advise ready for taxi.
November 28 Tango is ready for taxi.
November 28 Tango, Roger. Behind the Vision Jet that's going to be entering the ramp on Hotel, Runway 27, taxi via Hotel Charlie. Altimeter 3002.
Hotel Charlie, November 28, Tango behind the Legion Jet on Alpha.
Speedbird 42 November Heavy. Haven't forgot about you. I've got two arrivals right behind each other, and then we'll get you out. Thanks for your patience.
No problem.
Hopefully he's enjoying the air show here. I haven't forgot about him. I just haven't had an opportunity to get him out.
This is November 28 Tango. I think I crashed.
28 Tango, Roger. He's still on the ramp. This is something new pilots do only, and I don't know really why. But, oh, his game must have crashed, I guess. Which, by the way, that's got to be the guy from the chat. By the way, if you're on 2.4, that's just the game on Microsoft 2024, man. Sucks though. But I'm glad to know. Oh, he's back. Hey, he's back. He's back. Hey, Max is about to fly out. I think, or at least I thought I was being relieved here, but maybe not. Cessna 4 Alpha Victor, go around, make right crosswind when able.
Go around on the 4 Alpha Victor.
Speedbird 42 November Heavy, wind 280 at 6, runway 27, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 27, 42 November.
I guess, you know what, I should not have given that go-around clearance, I guess, but I see now he's turning off, so I gave that clearance about 15 seconds earlier than I should have, actually. And you know what? He was watching that guy because he's a smart pilot. He didn't start fucking moving until he saw that he was truly turning off. You know, you hate to compel somebody to go around, but that was, you know, it's kind of bound to happen when you got a twin Cessna behind the 172, and especially 172's being a newer pilot, he's probably going to come in a little extra slow. If he's smart. He's like me, he'll come in too fast and he'll bounce the shit out of it. November 346 here at Papa, right crosswind approved when able.
Right crosswind approved, 346 here at Papa.
Max says wait for me. I have no control over when I am relieved. Jigsaw 32, wind 280 at 6, runway 27, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 27, Jigsaw 32 heavy.
Speedbird 42 November Heavy, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 27, Speedbird 42 November.
Cessna 414 Alpha Victor. Send downwind, I'll call your base.
Number 4 Alpha send down, I have traffic ahead, inside.
414 Alpha Victor, roger, wind 280 at 6, runway 27, clear for the option, unable stop and go.
Wind 26, clear for the option, number 4 Alpha Victor, unable stop and go.
I know I can trust him, and I can get him in. Jigsaw 32, when able, slow to final approach speed.
Slowing to final approach speed, Jigsaw 32.
Like, well, fair enough. And I just read Spamberger saying an A400M could probably do a stop and go. 2,500 feet to stop, 3,000 feet to take off. That's fair point.
November 28 short 27.
I mean, you'd have room to spare on either side. Speedbird 42 November Heavy, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Departure, Speedbird 42 November. Cheers, mate.
November 346 Sierra Papa, extend downwind. I'll call your base. November 346 Sierra Papa, extend downwind. I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, we'll wait for the base call, November 346 Sierra Papa, and we're going to be making a full stop this time.
Roger. November 28 Tango, wind 280 at 6, runway 27, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 28 Tango.
I think this is probably a bad idea that I'm doing this squeeze play right here. This doesn't feel like a good idea, actually. But we're gonna do it. Cessna 4 Alpha Victor on the go. Early right cross when approved, when able.
Early right cross on 4 Alpha Victor.
All right, 48 Victor. He's off the runway. November 28 Tango. Traffic's on a 4-mile final. Make right close traffic. Runway 27. Clear for immediate takeoff.
Quote traffic clear for immediate takeoff. November 28 Tango.
Beautiful. Hey, this guy might be new, but I can trust him in a squeeze play. He may be new, but he's not effing around. Well, uh-oh. He did crash, though. He crashed. Oh, wait, no, he's back. He's back. Maybe he's just having an internet issue. He disappeared from my screen, but he's back on my screen now. He's already at 1,000 feet somehow. Well, hey, fair enough. That actually worked. November 346 Sierra Pop. Base turn approved. Caution wake turbulence from the arriving A400 Heavy. Wind 280 at 6. Runway 27. Clear to land. Number 2.
Clear to land runway 27, and we'll caution wake turbulence for 346 Sierra Papa.
This is November 28 Tango. Can you call my base?
November 28 Tango, Roger. And November 28 Tango, traffic at your 11 o'clock. Same direction is a twin Cessna. Altitude indicates 1,500. Report in sight.
No, Cessna is in sight.
November 28 Tango, follow that Cessna on the downwind.
Following that Cessna on downwind.
November 414 Alpha Victor, traffic at your 12 o'clock in 2 miles is Cessna 172 on the right, base for runway 27. Altitude indicates 1,700. Report in sight.
November 4 Alpha Victor, looking.
4 Alpha Victor, make left 360.
November 4 Alpha Victor, make a left 360.
November 28 Tango, make left 360.
Making a right 360 for November 28 Tango.
November 28 Tango, negative, make left 360.
5 bad, left 360.
November 346 Sierra Papa, Limburg Tower. November 414 Alpha Victor, on the rollout, there will be another Cessna 172 doing a left 360, just kind of in between you and the field. Report in sight when able. His altitude indicates 2,400. He's a bit above you.
November 4 Alpha Victor,
November 28 Tango, continue on the downwind, and traffic is at your 1 o'clock and 1 mile. It's a Cessna 172 on the short final for runway 27. Report in sight.
The Cessna is not in sight. My rendering is so bad.
November 414 Alpha Victor, make a right 360.
November 4 Alpha Victor, right 360.
Holy shit, this is fucked. This is so fucked.
San Diego
Are
Tower,
you lagging?
Delta 4869er, mic check.
Dude, I'm lagging. Yeah, like my dots are laggy. Yeah. No, I'm staying. November 28 Tango, runway 27, clear for the option.
for the option 1827.
Well, we just updated our internet to 1 gig like yesterday.
San Diego Tower, Delta 4869er, mic check.
Jigsaw 32, Jigsaw 32 traffic at your 12 o'clock, same direction as Twin Cessna, altitude indicates 1,500, report in sight.
Traffic in sight, Jigsaw 32.
Jigsaw 32, maintain visual separation from the traffic.
Doing my best, Jigsaw 32.
November 414 Alpha Victor, make right base turn now.
November 4 Alpha Victor, turning base.
Jigsaw 32, extend downwind, all call your base.
Roger, we'll expect my base turn, Jigsaw 32.
November 414 Alpha Victor, traffic will be at your 1 o'clock in about 3 miles. It's Cessna 172 on the right base, short final for runway 27. Report in sight when able.
November 4 Alpha Victor, the traffic off my left and 12 o'clock in sight. And November 4 Alpha Victor, I have that traffic ahead in sight.
Roger, November 414 Alpha Victor, follow the traffic. Left 270 approved if needed to get onto the base for separation. Runway 27 clear for the option, unable stop and go. Number 2.
Runway 27 clear for the option number 2. November 4 Alpha Victor, and we'll slow it down.
November 346 Sierra Papa, welcome to San Diego. Make right when able. November 28 Tango, go round.
November 28 Tango going around. I know I was a bit fast.
No worries, it's all good. November 28 Tango, extend upwind, I'll call your crosswind. Actually, I'm going to need an early crosswind now that I'm looking at it. Jigsaw 32, wind 2806, runway 27, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 27, Jigsaw 32.
November 346 Sierra Papa, welcome back to San Diego. Thanks for flying, man. Taxi via Charlie Hotel to the ramp. We'll see you.
Taxi via Charlie Hotel to the ramp. November 346 Sierra Papa. See you.
My lag has subsided, thankfully. I think even my computer was getting upset with my pattern work. November 28 Tango, extend downwind and I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, you're gonna call my base, November 28 Tango.
At November 28 Tango, traffic opposite direction at your 1 o'clock is an A400 heavies on the right base, turning to a 2-mile final for runway 27. Report in sight.
That Cessna is in sight.
November 28 Tango, follow the traffic, caution wake turbulence. It's a heavy aircraft. Wind 2806, runway 27, clear for the option, number 2.
Clear for the option number 2, behind the arriving aircraft.
November 414 Alpha Victor, disregard. I just had the urge to bark an order out at him, but it's actually exactly where I need him to be, doing exactly what I want him to do. Imagine that. Imagine an aircraft being exactly where you want him to be, doing exactly what you want him to do. Wow. It's hard to even believe. We're spinning plates, boys. I thought that I would be relieved 30 minutes ago, but I've been asked to
Jigsaw 32 forgot to extend landing gear again. Give me a moment.
Tower KLM 1199 Higgs checking in on the localizer 27 approach from O'Kane.
Jigsaw 32, welcome back to San Diego. Are you able to exit? Oh, there you go. Welcome back to San Diego. We'll see you. Jigsaw 32, please disconnect.
Roger, yeah, this is, I'll be back shortly.
Roger, we'll see you. KLM 1199 Lindbergh Tower, wind 280 at 6, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, KLM 1199 heavy.
Cessna 414 Alpha Victor, extend downwind, all call your base.
Number 4 Victor, extend down.
I could get him in for, well, this KLM's going faster than H, though. These heavies love to come in at 210 knots, I mean, till like a 3-mile final. I mean, how often are we seeing these guys at 210, like a 7-mile final? That just seems fast to me. But I only fly the 737. But I don't know if it's much different. But boy, in that plane, I want to be at 180 between 10 to 5 miles. All right. Cessna 414 Alpha Victor, opposite direction traffic is at your 1 o'clock in 3 miles. It's Boeing 777 on a 4-mile final for runway 27. Altitude indicates 3,400, descending, report in sight.
Number 4 Alpha Victor, got that big boy in sight.
4 Alpha Victor, follow that big boy. Caution wake turbulence. Runway 27, clear for the option, unable stop and go.
Follow Victor, runway 26, clear for the option, unable stop and go. Caution wake turbulence.
Boom, I haven't even checked the chat. I've been a busy boy here. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'm still on. Max is spawning in. Okay, so he's one of these guys I probably sent a PDC to. I forgot to show you guys how to send a PDC. Oh, we got visual SEP there. November 28 Tango, extend downwind. I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, you'll call my base. November 28 Tango.
November 28 Tango, make a left 360.
Left 360 for November 28 Tango.
Yeah, I was wondering about... Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I was wondering about the West session. I thought you were going to relieve me, but I mean, I'm chilling. Oh, I shouldn't have spoke up.
Hey, Tony, I don't mean to clog the frequency, but how long are you thinking of staying on for?
As long as they let me. There's a training session above going on, though, so I'll be relieved fairly soon.
Okay, I just want to double check. I'm flying out of here, so that should be good.
November 28 Tango, traffic is at your 12 to 1 o'clock, opposite direction. It's Cessna 414 on the 3-mile final for runway 27. Altitude indicates 2,500, descending, report in sight.
Aircraft is in sight.
You said it's in sight, A-firm?
To be honest, no.
November 28 Tango, thank you for your honesty. Make another left 360.
Left 360, November 28 Tango.
I love the honesty, because without it, I would have... Maybe
in the real life, but not in the game.
KLM 1199 Heavy, welcome to San Diego. Taxi via Bravo to the ramp. We'll see you.
Okay, KLM 1199 Heavy, I'd like to go to the cargo, and I'm unfamiliar.
Oh, Roger. KLM 1199 Heavy, make left on Bravo. Taxi via Bravo, Bravo 6. Hold short runway 27 at Bravo 6.
Okay, hold short of the runway at Bravo 7 and taxi on Bravo. And I'll write that down in just a second. Get off this runway.
And KLM 1199 Heavy, it'll be Bravo 6 to hold short.
Bravo 6, KLM 1199 Heavy.
November 28 Tango, looking for base.
November 28 Tango, base turn approved, wind 280 at 6, runway 27, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, November 28 Tango.
San Diego Tower, Delta 4869er, requesting push and start with information pop-up at gate 8.
Oh, yeah. Burbank's a fun one, and it's good to learn.
San Diego Tower, Delta 4869er, mic check.
Delta 4869, Lindbergh Tower, 5x5.
Roger. San Diego Tower, Delta 4869, requesting push and start at gate 8 with information Papa on board.
Delta 4869, pushback onto Bravo approved, face east.
Pushback approved, face east, Delta 4869.
All right, here's November 28 Tango.
Tower KLM 1199. My chart is showing no Bravo 6 and it has an X where Bravo 6 I believe is, and that should be coming up right in front of me.
KLM 1199 heavy, KLM 1199 heavy, affirm. Yeah, the charts and what we actually do in the sim differ, but if it's better for you, we can do Bravo 4.
Sir, that'll work better, I think, and that takes me right into the cargo ramp.
Roger that, KLM 1199 heavy, taxi via Bravo, Bravo 4, hold short runway 27 at Bravo 4.
Bravo, Bravo 4, hold short runway 7 at Bravo 27 at Bravo 4.
Lindbergh Tower, good evening, Southwest 3255. We're requesting push on the Bravo. If it's not ideal, we'll push right into the alley here.
Southwest 3255, roger. Yeah, if you can push in the alley, that's better. Otherwise, I'll clear you once Delta's out of the way.
Nope, that's all right. We'll push right out into the alley, and we'll call you for taxi, Southwest 3255.
San Diego Tower, Delta 4869, requesting taxi to runway 27.
Cessna 414 Alpha Victor, wind 260 at 7. Runway 27, clear for the option.
And runway 27 clear for the option. I'm going to make a full stop. I'm losing oil pressure now.
Remember 414 Alpha Victor, that's never good. Runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27 clear, we're out right now. I get a short approach.
4 Alpha Victor, short approach approved. Delta 4869, altimeter 3002, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
Taxi via Bravo for runway 27, Delta 4869.
There's KLM Heavy there, holding short.
Jigsaw 32 requesting taxi to runway from...
Dude, for a second, I thought Jigsaw 32 was still in my pattern, and I freaked out that I forgot to clear him to land or something. Jigsaw 32, Lindbergh Tower, welcome back. Clearance on request number 1, standby. Hey, there's A400 heavy guys back. Do you want them in the pattern?
November 28 Tango, can you tell me how many aircraft are in the circuit?
KLM 1199 heavy, KLM 1199 heavy, taxi via Bravo 4, Charlie 4, straight into the ramp, cross runway 27 at Bravo 4.
Put across 27 at Bravo 4 and Bravo 4 to Charlie 4 into the ramp.
Cessna 414 Alpha Victor, welcome back to San Diego. Are you able to taxi?
Number 4 Alpha Victor is negative. I'm going to have to get a tow over here.
Well, Victor, Roger, we'll send the tow out to you. Thanks for flying, man. We'll see you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
November 28 Tango, Lindbergh Tower, say again.
Could you tell me how many people are in this circuit?
November 28 Tango, just you currently, sir. But we might have somebody else joining you here in a moment. Wind 260 at 7, runway 27, clear for the option.
Clear for the option on 27. Thank you.
West local. Oh, roger.
Also, I subscribe to you.
Okay, what's the asterisk do? Okay.
Target A, Southwest 1356, info Papa short of Alpha.
Tower, hello, Southwest 1356, request taxi 27, we're short of Alpha.
Jigsaw 32 Heavy, runway 27, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie, Jigsaw 32.
Spirit Wings 319, altimeter 3003, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
27 via Bravo, Spirit Wings 319.
Attention all aircraft, Lindbergh Field Information Quebec is now current, wind 260 at 7, altimeter 3003.
San Diego Tower, Delta 4869, hold it short, runway 27 with information Quebec on board.
Delta 4869, wind 260 at 7, runway 27, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 27, Delta 4869.
Tower, good day, Southwest 1356, Quebec request taxi, we're 27, short of Alpha.
Southwest 1356. Southwest 1356, Lindbergh Tower. What's up, brother? Squawk mode, Charlie.
What's up, brother? And we'll squawk mode, Charlie, 1356.
November 28 Tango, early right crosswind approved when able.
Go, information Kovac on board.
November 28 Tango, roger. November 28 Tango, early right crosswind approved when able.
Can you repeat that?
November 28 Tango, early right crosswind approved when able. I guess it wouldn't be early anymore.
Early right crosswind, we're doing it now.
Delta 4869, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Delta 4869, zero.
That's a nervous thing.
Southwest 1356 for mode Charlie, ready to go for Alpha.
Yep. Southwest 1356, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, altimeter 3003.
Alright, 27 via Bravo, Southwest 1356.
Spirit Wings 319, behind the Southwest coming out of the ramp in front of you, taxi via Bravo.
Right behind the Southwest on Bravo, taxi Bravo, Spirit Wings 319.
That's what I say, taxi behind. That's the
Lindbergh Tower, United 81 Heavy, 10 miles out, runway 27.
United 881 Heavy, Lindbergh Tower, wind 260 at 7, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27, clear to land, United 81 Heavy.
November 28 Tango, make left 360.
Left 360, November 28 Tango.
Delta 4869, contact SoCal departure 119.6. We'll see you.
Contact departure 119.6 for Delta 4869. Have a good day.
Southwest 3255 with Quebec, ready to taxi.
Southwest 3255, Lindbergh Tower, follow the runway 27, follow the Spirit Wings. It's passing left to right.
Roger. Follow the Spirit Wings, runway 27, Southwest 3255.
Oh yeah, and we've got diverging departures. This is what we love to see here.
Lindbergh Tower, American Airlines 6, requesting alpha clearance to Phoenix.
Okay, welcome to Lindbergh, West Ops, VMC. United 881's cleared to land. November 28 Tango. November 28 Tango, extend down. November 28 Tango, make another left 360.
Make a left 360.
November 28 Tango is new. But he's been doing okay, but he's not clear for anything. He's just on a left 360, and then he's going to need a traffic advisory. I got 3 guys taxiing the runway, and then the A400 guys is going to be in the pattern as well, holding short 27. And Teetles, those need to go out. There's 2 in there. They both need to go out. Any questions? Yeah, I'll clear it out for you.
Lindbergh Tower, American Airlines 6, radio check.
Oh, fucking Sandpop 14. Les Eric, Palm 5 by 5. November 28 Tango, opposite direction traffic in 2 miles at your 2 o'clock is a heavy Boeing 787 report in sight.
Insight.
November 28 Tango, follow the traffic. November 28 Tango, make left 360.
Make left 360, November 28 Tango.
I'm trying to clear out Titles, but they keep coming in.
This is November 28 Tango. We have an error in our engine. We'll need to make a landing.
This guy, November 28 Tango, Roger, enter right base for runway 27. Runway 27, clear to land number 2.
Clear to land number 2.
November 28 Tango, caution wake turbulence. You're following heavy 787. I got a San Pablo 14. That's going to be Seaward to LAX Silex with that's going to go 119.6.
American 916, push to start.
American 916 Lindbergh Tower, pushback on a Bravo approved, face east.
Push back on Bravo for face east, American 916.
No, that actually worked out. This is actually going to work out in terms of spacing. This is actually going to work out, and I got all the fields clear. United 881 Heavy, welcome to San Diego. Make left when able. Taxi and United 81 Heavy, roll it all the way up. Be disconnected. Runway's perfectly clear now. Why is Speedbird BAW? It makes no sense. British Airways, yeah. The one that doesn't make any sense is BWA. You know what BWA is? Caribbean.
November 2 Tango in final 227.
Roger, November 28 Tango, runway 27, you're still clear to land. Southwest 1356, wind 26, Southwest 1356, disregard. We'll get you out here in a moment.
No worries, 1356. The guy ahead of us can go.
Roger that.
This is November 28 Tango. I'm just gonna disconnect.
November 28 Tango, Roger. Thanks for flying, man. We'll see you.
Yeah, Tower Southwest 1356. You'd like the Jig Side 400 to go ahead of us.
Do y'all, do you want the...
I'm actually doing VFR circuit patterns, man. I'm in no rush, because I'm not going anywhere.
I don't have...
I'm Jigsaw 32.
I don't have these guys on final, but I got all these guys on the ground.
Alright, if you're good with it, we'll take it just after the guy on final lands.
Oh, I did not... I'm sorry, I did not... All I heard... I asked for questions.
Sorry, Tony.
Said, can you clear Titles? And I cleared Titles, and I said it was clear. I'd never heard anything else. My bad. Yeah, your controls AO. I'll send all these guys to you. Attention all aircraft, Lindbergh Tower is now closed. Please contact SoCal 119.6. We'll see you.
Well then, thanks, Steve, Tony.
Roger.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Adios.
So... Okay, boom. That was a chaotic ending and we had a very quiet beginning here. But there we go. Thank you guys for flying. Thank you for tuning in. I know it was a bit abrupt, but we had 51 minutes of bonus time. So, you know, we're grateful for all the time we get here in the Tower Cab. And, dude, that was a lot of fun. So thank you guys. We will see you extremely soon. That was weak. I'm checking the chat too. Hold on. Oh, Chris Urbina, I like totally missed you, bro. I've had head down so long. Did you do your training session in LA? Yeah, I did it. I'm waiting for my second one now. We just need some more VFR traffic before I get the solo. Second time on your stream I've crashed a plane with landing gear up. Oh, that's what happened. You need to get the honeycomb Bravo with the landing gear lights. Cobweb 3434, did you see my landing? I know I saw at least one of them. That was a lot of fun, guys. Hey, thank you guys for flying. And I'll be on